Crisis averted. So, recent years have not been too kind to our favorite Tomb Raider. But it looks like there's a little light, a little shine, a little bit of hope. Right, right there. We're at the end of the tunnel. We're seeing it. After millions spent, Amazon's live-action Tomb Raider series, from Phoebe-Waller Bridge, reportedly dead. Which good. That Netflix one that we had on last year or whatever, stupid. A live action would be just as bad, because they're taking Lara Croft and making her into something she's not. See, this is Lara Croft. This is the badass Tomb Raider Lara Croft. Now you get whiny daddy issues Lara Croft. That's not what she is. She's not whiny. She doesn't have daddy issues. She doesn't go into she's a Tomb Raider. She raids tombs. Nowadays it's she goes in and she studies things and then puts them back because she doesn't want to take away from other cultures. Everything this woman, this badass over here, everything she is, she's not that anymore. So a live action would be just as bad. It would be just as bad. Now people are enjoying the remakes, the original games. People are enjoying those, but when it comes to new, original Lara Croft or Tomb Raider content, yeah, they're not having it. They're not having it. Just 1 week. It's been 1 week now. After reports hit the internet claiming the Amazon's Tomb Raider live-action TV series didn't yet have a script after 6 years and tens of millions being spent on its development, a new report claims that with Phoebe-Waller Bridge penned series is, as one source simply put, it is dead. Hark and rejoice, for the Tomb Raider live-action show is dead, and peace has been restored to the town. Dead. I seriously doubt anyone's going to get that reference at all. I seriously doubt that. But it's from one of the greatest animes of all time. One of my favorites and one of the greatest of all time. That's all I'm going to say. If you know, you know. Alison Boshoff from the UK's The Daily Mail reports that per numerous sources, there now seems no hope for Amazon's take on Lara Croft to actually make it out of the tomb. She's in there forever. That door is closed. With two individuals outright declaring it's dead and not going ahead. Further, Boshoff notes that despite the previous claim by Amazon MGM TV head Vernon Sanders that the series would begin filming in 2025, Dark Phoenix star Sophie Turner, who is said to have previously participated in a screen test for the role of Lara Croft, has a full filming schedule lined up for the rest of the year. In other words, as put by Boshoff, there are no signs that the series is moving forward. Oh no. To the surprise of no one, Prime Video offered no comment to the Daily Mail, and neither did writer Phoebe-Waller Bridge's representatives. Admittedly, her project does not appear to be going forward. The situation does contain one silver lining for Waller-Bridge herself. As explained to Boshoff, the Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny star was given $20 million a year. Golden Handcuffs deal in 2019 from Amazon MGM's boss Jennifer Salk, following the success of Fleabag. Your mom's a Fleabag. And while this deal did see Waller-Bridge help with write Mr. and Mrs. Smith, she was also tapped to star, but she quit the overall project in 2021, thus leaving the role of Obi-Wan Kenobi series actor thus leaving the role to Obi-Wan Kenobi series actor Maya Erskine. This was reportedly the only work she contributed to Amazon before Salk, who left the company in March 2020, March 25th. Yeah, I remember. I was going to talk about that, but I'm like, yeah, I don't care. I don't care. Both renewed her deal and handed her the reins to make to Tomb Raider in 2022. However, according to Boshoff, the renewal did come with less lucrative options, with Waller-Bridge being re-upped on a non-exclusive first-look basis for a fraction of the previous sum. Yeah, this whiny bitch over here, this daddy issue, Lara Croft, because you know that's what Lara Croft is, right? Daddy issues. They're trying to imply that this Lara Croft, this whiny bitchy daddy issue, uh, I don't take from tombs, and is eventually going to turn into this. Despite them saying that this character was clearly written by men. Yeah, she was written by men, and she's fucking amazing. She's completely badass. It just kind of shows that if this character was written by women, then clearly women don't know how to write women characters. Men are writing this character. Globally adored and loved, completely badass. So how is it that men are able to write better women characters than women? Because that's what the writer was like, or the producer, whoever it was. They were like, oh, the character was clearly written by men, and is that a problem? Because we got this out of it. We got this out of it. To this end, per estimates, Waller-Bridge allegedly made around 100 million from these deals. In other words, while a tomb didn't ever end up being raided, Amazon sure did. And to make the financial robbery even worse, the apparent death of the Tomb Raider TV series now throws into question the overall production status of Amazon's plans to develop a connected media universe based on the franchise, which I think they said they wanted to do. Back in 2023, Hollywood reporters Leslie Goldberg reported that Amazon were aiming to make a connected universe a la Marvel, which would include the live-action series, an upcoming Tomb Raider video game, and a video game film, and a feature film made in partnership with Netflix's Tomb Raider: The Legend of Lara Croft. Production house DJ2 Entertainment. While Waller-Bridge was not attached to either the video game or the film, though early reports did indicate that she could also be involved in the potential movie. Her series' apparent cancellation ultimately does not bode well for either project. Excellent news. Still a fan of classic 1 through 4. Good. Now make a theatrical sequel to Al. Yeah. But yeah, I love how the people who made the Netflix one was like, oh yeah, this character was clearly written by men. I'm sorry, is that a problem? This character is only as loved as she is now is because of the way she was written. She wasn't being inserted into the game to be, you know, just to have female representation. She wasn't inserted into the game to put men in their place. No, they just wanted to create a badass female character. But then you have this one where it's like, daddy issues. And I talk about my feelings all the time, and I'm crying all the time. And clearly, it was written by women, because men are not going to write a emotionally open, whiny, character like that. Or at least nowadays, with how the media or Hollywood is, you have a lot of, oh my God, she should be open about her feelings. But no straight white dude or straight man in general is gonna freaking make her open up about her feelings and her daddy issues. No, this character is clearly written by women. Like, seriously. This character was written by men. This character was written by women. Can you see the difference? This character is hated now. This character, people still want this character. Um, but yeah, the Netflix adaptation completely sucked. Messing with the lore of the game, which is stupid because again, they said that what we see that this Lara Croft was eventually going to turn into this, but then they're changing the lore completely. You know, especially like with her dad, her family, stuff like that. So I don't know how they would plan to do that. They also have made a lot of complaints about this Lara Croft, like, oh, it was a product of their time, it's clearly written by men, and we wanted to give her more feminine and blah blah blah. But then they're like, oh yeah, she's eventually going to turn into this. Make up your minds. You either want her to be like this, open and have daddy issues and this and that, or you want her to become the one that was clearly created by men. So while you sit there and bash the one created by men, you want her to eventually turn into the one that was created by men. So if we had a live action, it'd probably go the same way as this. Probably a lot of lesbian stuff going on. Probably a lot of sit downs and having talks about their feelings. You might have some badass moments where she's trying to get past traps and all that, but then she's like, oh well, it would be culturally wrong to take these items because they don't belong to me. And it's like, okay, well, why call it Tomb Raider? Call it Tomb Explorer or freaking Tomb Historian or something. Don't call it Tomb Raider. She's not going to raid tombs. But, you know. But this is good news because one less crappy Tomb Raider product is good for everyone. Just we just need this back. We just need this back. Can we get Angelina Jolie back? If we want a live action, let's just get Angelina Jolie. She was perfectly fine. She embodied more of what Lara Croft was. So can we just get Angelina Jolie? Is she still in shape? Can she still do stunts and all that? Just get her. Get her. I mean, I don't even know what she looks like nowadays. I don't know if she could still pull off the look because, you know, celebrities, surgeries and stuff. I don't know if she's had surgery. I don't know what she looks like now, but she was great back in the day. But yeah. It's a win for everyone. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.